after months of silence, you wait till the day after we are struggling with the news of Breonna Taylor to get on an album and disrespect and gaslight black women. Are you okay? Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. Now, when I tell y'all, it's been a while since I've been this pissed off at this whole story. Honestly, if I was to tell y'all how I truly feel, I probably wouldn't have no channel no more. So you know how I feel, okay? So I'm gonna be I'm gonna try to be as good as I can, but it's already about to jump out. Tory Lanez has came out and broken his silence finally from his platform and offering some type of response or some type of PR stunt or some type of clout chasing move in the response to all the news and things that's been going on. Right in the middle of Megan Thee Stallion in her prime, she's getting ready to be on Saturday Night Live. She was just on the cover of Time magazine as one of the most influential people of 2020. And here you have this short, angry, upset, thirst, clout chasing man coming out to drop a 17-track album like he is Drake mixed with Tupac with no clear direction of where he's trying to go with this song or songs. Like what is this trap in Tory's closet? Like what? Girl, let me calm down. So Tory Lanez broke his silence and he tweeted this on September the 24th. To my fans, I'm sorry for my silence, but respectfully, I got time today. 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that was midnight my time, which a lot of us thought that it was going to be an Instagram Live. We know that Tory Lanez did the quarantine radio, which was a hit until Instagram shut that down. We all thought that he was about to be going live. We thought that was going to be it. Come to find out, Tory Lanez dropped a 17-track album titled Daystar. He dropped it on SoundCloud, YouTube, and Apple Music. None of us were expecting that. I was not sure about listening to it. I wasn't going to I just was not interested in going to get him a stream or anything. I just wasn't interested in doing what he was trying to do. So I found another way to listen without giving him the clicks that he wants. So he started off on the first song, I think in Money Over Fallouts, and he has this intro, this kind of collective of all the things that were said to him about him in the blogs. You had Charlamagne's voice saying something about the donkey of the day, other podcasters and stuff basically going in on him, which is some typical stuff. Nothing about this, what he did was revolutionary. None of this was different. He didn't think outside the box. It was the same stuff. And he basically just started and said he got to tell the truth. And I'm listening just to be listening, and I'm waiting on the truth, and there's no truth in it. There is no truth. We know what happened. We heard about the text message that was allegedly sent to Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion's team has said that you out here sending false emails and stuff, trying to clean up your image and trying to protect yourself. And this is literally gaslighting. And even in one of the songs, Tory Lanez is essentially asking for Megan Thee Stallion, he's saying in so many words that I miss you, I miss this connection. I miss us hanging out, and even brings up Megan Thee Stallion's mother, because both of them lost their mother. I just this is the most manipulative shit ever. This is just very honest. Honestly, this is what men with power like him do. He tried to make her feel bad for leaving an abusive situation. Now, Tory, I think some folks think that abuse is just continued stuff. It can be one time. It can be one time. Sis, you getting upset for whatever reason and pulling out a gun to do whatever, that is abuse. I don't care what you try to frame it as. I just don't care. And it's amazing to me that so many cis hetero men are out here believing Tory Lanez based off of just some stuff that he said on an album. Nothing official, nothing of him being on Instagram, going live and asking questions really quick. None of that. None of him speaking. It's just him dropping, and they just, oh, you know what? I think this is true. And Megan Thee Stallion has literally dropped receipts on top of receipts. She's had other people on her camp speak up for her. Other folks who ain't even close to her speak up and say something. Like even Tory Lanez's ex-girlfriend came out and talked about the abuse that she's experienced. And for some men, that's just not good enough. Even for some cis hetero women, it's just not enough. Like it's even, you know what? It's even some queer folks who I've seen who's like, you know what? I believe him. Like, it just goes to show you the misogyny runs deep throughout all, like, it is pervasive. Like, cis is all throughout several communities, but I'm seriously noticing that it's very strong in the cis hetero men. Like, cis hetero black men, y'all are the bad, y'all are the worst. And I think Tory Lanez knows that. He knows that he can put out this stuff, he can say these things, and these men will feel like, you know what? Even if she was done wrong, she should take him back because we have never seen a man be vulnerable. Y'all did that same shit with Offset. Y'all did that same stuff. Y'all was gaslighting Cardi B to get back with Offset because he was trying so hard. Even though he was the reason why she had left. But at the end of the day, it does not matter what a man does in any type of a relationship. It is always the woman's fault, and they should always go back to them. And you know what? It's not missed on me because I'm thinking about my great-grandparents. I'm thinking about my great-grandmother and all of being in abusive relationships and being in relationships manipulative and the granddad and the man out here having kids outside the family and all these things, and the woman just stayed there. Like, it's not missed on me that y'all want to keep that same make patriarchy great again. They ain't never went nowhere. It's still here. And Tory Lanez actually joins a long list of men who have been called out on misogynoir. 50 Cent, Fabulous, who else? Like, I can't, Nas. Like, I'm just naming some, I don't have any of these men wrote down, and they just coming out to Chris Brown. Like, all these artists, male artists who have done stuff that are harmful to black women, who have said harmful stuff, but yet still are out here making big bank. So at the end of the day, as I'm pissed off at Tory Lanez, I'm pissed off at him doing this to try to get this attention grab, I know that there are a lot of men who are going to accept his apology or whatever he's offering as if they can. When not one time am I listening to these songs, am I hearing an apology to Megan Thee Stallion. The only apology that we are aware of is the apology that you sent her in a text message after what happened. That's the only thing. So I'm just like really angry. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm really pissed. So I'm gonna just read a couple of verses from some of the songs. Hey, they rather see me in the cell, like how he posted out with $30,000 bail. I'm the GOAT, y'all niggas know I'm mad, don't float on the scale. Like this nigga really think he Tupac. Like he really think he out here telling a story about something when really all you doing is whining. All you doing is whining. Now you care about black men being in jail and cells and all this stuff. If you really cared about Megan Thee Stallion, you really were taking her feelings into consideration, you would have apologized to her offline. You would have gotten your relationship with her offline together and then worry about personal opinion. But at the end of the day, it's not about that. You want the money, you want the bag. As much as you out here boasting and talking about, you know, you out here still doing stuff and you doing better than an Asian doll and Dreamdoll, they ain't getting on billboards and all this other stuff. Like I promise you, Tory Lanez ain't nothing but a darker skinned version of Drake. That's all it is. That's all it is. Like he literally thought this album was going to be back to back. Like, girl, it's a mess. Like he was taking shots at. I'm gonna just name a couple of folks. He was taking shots. He took a shot at JoJo because I think he did a song with her, and she removed the song off her album. He shaded her. He shaded the Asian doll for not being on the Billboard, not having no #1 songs. He shaded J.R. Smith. Like, he even went in on Jay-Z, and Jay-Z, like, well, I really don't care about him going in on Jay-Z, but he even went in on Jay-Z, because Jay-Z's camp is after Tory Lanez. Like, Jay-Z has a lot of power in the industry. He can definitely, especially when it comes to rap and all that, Jay-Z can definitely say, we ain't fucking with him. And ain't nobody working with Tory Lanez. And Tory Lanez, when you be talking all this, like, your music ain't that good. Like, sis, you ain't no artist like that, girl. You're not no artist. So he even took shots at Bun B. Like, he took shots at Chance the Rapper. He took shots at Masika, Dreamdoll. Like, it's like, girl. Like, You out here talking, he even took shots at the owner and the creator of the Shade Room, Angelica. Like, he talked about her platform and all this stuff. But you just use your platform to disrespect, gaslight, and manipulate black women. So how are you any better? How are you out here talking about the Shade Room and saying that the Shade Room is out here toxic, which they are, when you out here exhibiting the same behavior? If you really cared, you would be holding yourself accountable. If you really were not in the wrong, as you say you are, you would be coming out here saying, you know what? Like, I'm going to speak my piece. I'm going to say it, like, ask the questions that y'all want to. If you didn't do it, you want us to not believe Megan Thee Stallion. Honestly, I don't care what anybody say. I believe Megan Thee Stallion 100%. She does not have to give me any more details. She doesn't have to explain anything. I don't care what her reason for not turning him into the police or whatever. I believe her. If I don't care if Megan Thee Stallion, if it comes out and it was something that was not true, a little something, I don't care. There has never been there's never been too many times where we have believed black women just to believe in them. It's always like y'all got to have this much evidence to believe it. Then even then, you still not believing it. So I will die on this hill and saying that Megan Thee Stallion is telling the truth 100%. She is telling the truth. She probably, I believe that she was dating Tory. Like I said in the beginning, I think they definitely were having a relationship or whatever, and it wasn't nobody's business. It definitely wasn't nobody's business, but Tory Lanez, for him to get on here with this 17, I just can't imagine doing a 17 track about like something like this. And some people are trying to make it seem as though the stuff that Megan Thee Stallion showed us, like the injuries on her foot, does not look like a gunshot wound or all these type of stuff. Like, girl, y'all ain't no damn forensic person. Like, bullet, you like, your ass is a blogger. You don't work for CSI Miami. You are a blogger, girl. Like, y'all getting on my nerves with this. Like, I can't tell and this and that. Y'all, you are a blogger, girl. You don't have access to it. Like, y'all, and I know y'all ain't out here doing no research besides digging up clips and putting them up and all that. Y'all ain't speaking to nobody who is a bullet hole expert. So you don't know. I don't care even if she allegedly did not get shot or whatever, he shot at her. It doesn't matter if the bullet went through her foot, didn't break any ligaments or whatever. He shot at her. And whatever happened to her foot was a result of her being shot at. Like, y'all need to be very careful of that. I'm not understanding why, I just don't understand why so many black folks are coming out here disregarding what this girl is saying and just saying, hey, I'm not sure about that. You need to be very careful of your platform. It's pissing me off. Like, girl, it's probably something we'll never know about this incident. But Tory Lanez ain't, until Tory Lanez, I'm not interested. But Tory Lanez hasn't even given us anything besides an album. He has commented on a couple of things under some posts saying, oh, I'm still getting listens on Spotify. What you talking about? Like, he has not responded to anything else. And then when it's time to respond or to give his quote-unquote side of the story, he releases an album. If Megan Thee Stallion had dropped an album after this situation happened, they would have ate her up. The men would have ate her up and they would have said that she's trying to make money off of this and doing all these things when Tory Lanez is doing the exact thing. And I hope to God that Megan Thee Stallion comes with a diss track. I don't know, I can't really tell if it will help her or hurt her or whatever. But if Megan Thee Stallion was to come out with a diss track and go in on Tory, because he really ain't that good of a rapper, I would be livid for it. I would be livid. I would be all for it. But I don't think that that's going to happen. There's been rumors that Megan Thee Stallion might drop her album. I don't see that coming anytime soon. I think, you know, she got a lot going on. She's about to be on Saturday Night Live. She's got a lot of stuff to celebrate. And I love you, Megan Thee Stallion. I hate that you're going through all of this, sis. I'm 100% behind you with all of these things. I'm hating that you're dealing with this. And I hope you find the friends and stuff that are surrounding you with positivity and who care for you. And I think Megan Thee Stallion just learned a thing, like these men really ain't in this industry and you really have to protect yourself because you are a known person. So folks like Tory Lanez will date you and then use your status and your visibility to turn around and hurt you. And this is exactly what Tory Lanez is doing in this situation. So overall I will say this, the beats ain't that bad. Some folks saying it's a good album. I don't think it's a good album. I think the sound is good. I think, you know, he did a decent job of, you know, flowing, and all I hear is somebody that's upset and trying to get some stuff out. Like I'm not seeing what everybody's saying was a good album. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's bad on the point that I'm not going back listening to this 2 years from now, because all this is an incident. You responding to this like you in a rap beef with another male rapper. Like, I can see if it was something like that, maybe I listen to it, but I'm not gonna go back and listen to no Misogyny album. Just like, girl, no man, we got enough futures already in the world. But Tory Lanez knows he can move in that way, and that I think he's been testing the waters and seeing how he can maneuver, how he can move, and these black men still gonna be out here supporting him. So I really seriously doubt that, you know, anything would happen to him. Like, we got Chris Brown out here still out here making music and doing stuff. And I don't give a damn if Rihanna accepts his apology. He's still an abuser at the end of the day. That's all I got. Tell me what y'all think about this, all of the stuff. Let me know in the comments. Until next time, I'll talk to you later on tonight. Bye.
Bought a car for Tory Lanez. I got a gift for your album release, homie. That's you. Heard your shit just went double acrylic on that piff.